Alright, hey guys, welcome to another Final Fantasy Reactions video. There's not enough words in the English language that I can clickbait this video. I'm memeing when I say clickbait, but you know what I mean. Like, there's so many things that are going on in this video. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 20-minute video. This is the 7.5 anniversary celebration live stream summary, and there's a lot to go over. There's so much to go over that it's going to be insane. So, as you can see here, there's a new lightning. Finally, right? Finally, there's a new lightning that hopefully should be meta. And then we have the side unit who, unfortunately nowadays, they seem to be treating the side unit as just kind of like a small benefit for the banner unit. Whereas this time, I don't think it's going to be the case. It's more like, you know, Squall on there and his side unit was kind of helping. She helped him out and stuff like that, but he is kind of weird. So we're going to move on. As you see the units here, we're moving on. And she does have a Brave Shift form, so she is a Brave Shift unit. Unfortunately, she is a Trance Shift unit, not, you know, a true Brave Shift unit. I don't understand why they still make Trance Shift units. I hate those. But we'll have to see if she's worth it. Once again, they did the thing where you have to beat EX2 in order to get the 150% amp. I hate that, but she also has Omni Killers and also, of course, the LB Fill thing at the beginning of battle. So she is definitely a premium unit, and there's a reason why that is. Her leader skill is very good because it's 750% attack and magic for liberation units, and that category is starting to become very big. It's being a big thing, and even if you don't have any liberation units, you can just use 2 lightnings, and they'll get the leader skill bonus of that. So pretty good. And a big power creep in terms of vision cards. Already, they haven't even made all the vision card elements yet for, you know, the 170 attack and magic and 500 flat attack at the end. They haven't even done that yet all the way. And they're already doing 650 for, I think, liberation units. I don't know exactly, but I didn't look up the restriction on this, but I'm sure in my review when this all comes out, I'll tell you guys more in depth then. But already a 650, so whoever has, if the whale pulls for this, they're gonna probably get higher up in ranking events because that little bit of attack or magic is gonna add up. And then we have, so this is the first lightning in the entire history of the game. Well, not true. I mean, the original lightning didn't have anything special about her, I guess, other than the scarf, I guess, at this point. But her TMR and STMR are nothing special whatsoever in comparison to the lightnings of the past. Where, you know, the last lightning had a very good STMR at the time and still is really good STMR. Unfortunately, she does not come with the 200% cap for, you know, true duo units to get 8 times cap or anything like that. Like I was thinking it was going to be. It's just a bland STMR here. So, okay, it gives her 500 flat attack, I guess. So we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, it looks like she has some support abilities. And she has some tag chaining, I see that. And then I'm sure she'll have a lightning imbue for everybody, like how a lot of the premium units have been getting. It's kind of useful, actually. I actually use that. And so here is Hope, who people are saying Cope, because he's just an earth buffer. That's it. I don't have to read any of this, because basically he's just 100% earth buffer. Sadly, we'll have to see if anything is more interesting, but currently nothing really that interesting, and his TMR would have been good in the 7-star era, actually, because I believe that's 100% LB fill rate, or maybe it's not, but I think it is. And then 2 LB fill rate per turn, that's not too bad, and his STMR is pretty okay, I guess. I mean, that might be pretty good for Ace. 2-1-2 magic. And so that's pretty decent, but yeah, he's just an earth. He's an earth buffer. Plus, he has a 27 hit SLB chaining there, so decent, I guess. Filler vision card, only 130, not even attack, just 130 magic, and then 500 flat magic for Final Fantasy 13 units. I don't understand why they waste their time making those kind of cards, but they do. Thing is getting a Neovision Awakening, finally, right? Unfortunately, Vanilla is not getting an Neovision Awakening. That's a spoiler. But no Neovision Awakening there. But her TMR there, or is that the I think that's the. Actually, isn't that the. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's been so long. I don't know if that's the STMR or the TMR. I already forgot. It's been so long since I've used her. but it's getting 1,500 flat attack on that. Pretty good, pretty good. And she's probably going to be a pretty decent jumper, but probably nothing super amazing. Oh, we're going right into the next unit. Well, of course, if she's good enough, she'll be in my review. If she's not good enough, of course, she'll not be in the review. But you guys gotta know how that is. And then here's the winner of that poll a few months ago, Ayaka, which is kind of funny that now she's on both versions again. But this is a different Ayaka. This is not the Christmas version, so don't freak out. This is a new Ayaka with a nice dress on, and she's basically just a healer slash support slash breaker, I think is what people were saying, but she has barriers. The main thing people were talking about, the people on the stream were talking about, that she has barriers. So hopefully she'll at least rival the New Vision Riku, at least, right? Because this is an... Oh, we're going right... we're going right into the next thing. New Vision Awakening, Dress Up Eileen, or Dressy Eileen, I think that's what the global name is. She's finally getting a New Vision Awakening. That's really surprising. I thought they would just forget about her completely, but they're actually going back to really old units and they're making New Vision Awakenings. Now, is she going to be good? Well, let's find out. So her TMR is unchanged, but her S TMR gets a 500 flat attack. That should be a lot more. Honestly, I feel like that should be a lot more, so... Okay. Pretty okay, I guess. And another head scratcher is that her LB and SLB are just one hits. So that modifier's got to be pretty good then. Because remember, guys, ability chaining is kind of out the window unless you're like super specifically crazy, like A2. Those kind of... I always have to bring up A2 because she's like one of the only relevant ability chainers at this point. Most things are LB chaining at this point. And there's the Vision World. So finally we have a Vision World. It's been a long time since the last one. And there's going to be a Vision World going on here, guys. So there'll be some rewards here. And there'll be some craftable equipment. We don't really know what any of this is yet. So hopefully usually Vision World, I mean, sometimes they're kind of hit or miss. There's some equipment that are not worth grinding whatsoever. But sometimes there are some good equipment in there for Vision World stuff. So let's see if that's worth grinding for. And this will be the boss. And if you're able to do, if we're all able to do 10,000, I mean 100, not 10,000, 100,000 clears, we'll get 5,000 lapis and some other things. So make sure to do Vision World if you're playing the JP version. Here's an overview. I don't know why they make the screen. And then here's the Final Fantasy 13 event. There's some old equipment coming back, so if you missed it, I guess that's cool. I mean, unless they're being upgraded, I don't think you care about them too much, but they're there. And you'll be able to get Hope Shards. That's the New Vision base version, because there's no New Vision Awakening Hope from my recollection yet. And then you'll be able to get Fang New Vision Awakening Shards. I don't think anyone really cares about those. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have tons of Fangs laying around, so I probably won't even need those. And here's something for Hope, I guess, or Cope. He gets 500 flat as an accessory or clothes, something. It might be an accessory because it's a scarf, but not too bad. 77 magic. Riser is coming back for, I think this is the third time, right? Or maybe Global got it more times. I can't remember exactly, but Riser is coming back again. So if you missed Riser, honestly, at this point, unless you are trying to do something like meme clear, I don't think anyone's using him anymore, but he's coming back unless you, in case you wanted to use him. And someone who I've been really looking forward to getting as a crown is this unit here, Komodo Darfina. Unfortunately, it looks like her crowns are kind of bad. From first glance, we don't know exactly everything, but at first glance, they don't really look that amazing. Her killers go up to 150% instead of 200% at least, or 250. That wouldn't be 250, but at least 200. 150%, I mean, that's pretty standard on most units. I mean, okay. And then she's getting 2 new fields, an all stat buff with Bahamut, and then Lakshmi will be an HP healing field, which isn't really talked about too much because there hasn't been one yet, I believe. But cool, I guess. Hopefully she'll get more buffs than what that's listed there. And then Cyan is getting crowns. He'll be getting 150% amp. And all the usual things that a DPS usually would get in this era. More attack, LB mods, things of that nature. and hopefully he'll be more useful as an Earth finisher because they definitely need it. If you want to be making an Earth team, this may be the next Cloud of Earth. Maybe. And Mazurka is getting a rework of her crowns, I believe, and some other things. And then there's and also Mello is getting a rework of his because his is really bad. His is really bad. And then Corral, the meme of the entire game, you know him, you love him, Corral. He comes in all of your summons, and mine too, and he is there and getting crowns. So he's getting 89% break and some other smaller things, I believe. And then Diverti is getting some things as well, but I don't have a lot of hopes for any of them at this point. Honestly, I think they're just doing that just to help people cope. Pulling so many of them is my estimation there. So, and the Neovision Lightning is getting a Crown Awakening. We don't know anything about it just yet. It's kind of the same thing where Renoa and Tifa, they'll tease it, and then later on they'll reveal it. So it's kind of the same thing there. Sid Reigns is getting is the free unit of this month. So he was super OP in Opera Omnia. Will he be super OP in Global or in Brave Exvius? Probably not. He's a free unit, but it's something. And then Lightning is getting equipment as well. 83 attack, not too bad, and the 500 flat attack there for Lightning. So pretty decent. Also 50% attack. I guess that's okay too. And that's pretty decent. It looks like there's some. Is that evasion or is that just? I don't know if that's evasion or something else, but maybe it is. I don't know. And the biggest pop, I'll just say pop, a wrestling term, pop, that my Discord got is when this was revealed and dropped. Cloud once again, OG Cloud once again eating well, and the new Cloud is crying in a corner somewhere because he is he can't catch a break. The OG Cloud that appeared in all of your summons and you never wanted to see him ever again is now getting a buffet, a King's Buffet, because now he has a 500% attack and magic leader skill for Final Fantasy VII units. And even if you don't bring a full team of Final Fantasy VII units, you will still benefit. You can still bring 2 Clouds and they will benefit. So similar to Ace, where you'd only really want to bring 2 Aces, you bring 2 Clouds, and now you don't have to bring Zack anymore. Unfortunately, we've all come to the realization after using him for a few months that Zack really isn't that good. They really made him pretty much like he's basically a paperweight on your team. He doesn't do anything interesting at all. So, and I don't have any hopes for Global to buff him because they didn't buff Last Will's leader skill, and they didn't do anything else recently in terms of buffs. So, I have no hopes for Zack. He's still a hype character, of course, but I have no hopes for him. The only benefit of Zack over Cloud currently is that he buffs Cloud buffs lightning units as well, but Cloud is just eating. He is seriously eating. And 10 tree pulls, cool. Don't expect anything from that. And can't remember exactly what this is. Like you can summon for these characters, I believe, but the only one you would really care about is Ayaka at the beginning there. Maybe Swimsuit Fina, maybe you can get her to X3, maybe she'll start doing some damage, I guess. But the rest of these, maybe Rain for the STMR fodder, I guess. But why would you ever want any of these 5 stars? And the fifth day there is the most notable. I actually don't know what that third one is. But the fifth day, apparently you can select a Neovision unit of a select variety. A 5,000 Lapis summon, all Neovision summon. And if you collect this stuff, they've done this before. If you collect these items throughout the month, it'll be throughout the month, not just. It won't be just immediately as soon as as soon as you log in, you'll be able to get some stuff. No, you have to wait. You basically have to wait a while for this, but you'll be able to summon this and get a guaranteed 500% leader skill unit. So you could get someone, or you could get Zack. That was kind of like the running meme of the stream discussion. And then you can spend 30k lapis, which is quite a lot at this current point, because you know you gotta save over for leader skill units. But you could pull, and you could get Squall, you could get Rain with 30k lapis. So I don't know if that's really worth it. It's a guaranteed leader skill unit, but it could be Zac again. It could be Zac again. So we don't know. And then I had to put this up. I had to put this up for the memes. They're still coping with subscribers on their YouTube channel. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. It hasn't happened this whole time, and they're still trying to do it. So, and then this, apparently you can pick 5 units from this for free. 5 of these characters. I mean, most of us have these units already. I mean, there are some actual, you know, good choices in here, actually. There are some premium units in here. Jet, for example, is a premium unit, but you can pick him in this. Dark Rain is in there. Unfortunately, like, a lot of these units are just really old, and you never really would, you don't, like, I have, at least it's hard for someone, like, for a new player, this would be amazing, but for someone who's been playing for years, I have most of these at EX3, or at least at EX2, and I don't really need any of these. But it's nice that there's some premium units in here at least. There's Cog. If you still want his vision card, it's still not too bad. There is still Nicole Leviathan. That's a decent pick. There's still Sakura Rama. That's still, she's still used all the time. I'm trying to be as positive as I can for this, but it's like they could have expanded this a little bit more beyond the Final Fantasy X-2, because that would make for a lot more picks. But I mean, there's Emperor, I guess, and there's Vaughn, and there's Lulu. Yep. Anyways, that's it for the video. Told you guys it'd be about 20 minutes, not quite, but it's getting there, so we're gonna get out of here, guys. But let me know all of your comments in the comment section down below, and if you did watch all the way to the very end without skipping all the way through to the end, make sure to type in hashtag OGCloud is winning. Hashtag OGCloud is winning in the comment section down below if you watched all the way through. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the comment section down below. Peace.